welcome everybody to the first week's results stream for the Game of Tomes Tourney of Tales. I have with me special guest Moonflower Writer, who is kindly doing all of the tabulation for us this time, so big hand for them. Hello, how are you doing, Moonflower?
I'm doing good.
Doing good. Okay. Are you ready for, I don't know, should we get right into it? Should I say hi to everybody first? Keep the suspense up? Yeah, probably not, right? Misati says, hey, this is exciting. The stream is during Misa time. You guys hear Moonflower okay? I'm just making sure that the audio is all good. Hello, Tal. Hi, Misatis. Hi, Eli. Hello, Texas. Hi, Daz. Hi, Shadow. Shadow Malachi prefers Shadow, I have found out, so I will use that from now on. Starting at the beginning of the chat, of course, James first, as always, because he always is first. Lapin for life. Yeah. Let's see, who else is here? I don't know. I can't go that far back in the chat now. If I haven't said hi to you, hello, and thank you, Pride Ascending, for the raid. Thank you to Pride Ascending for basically doing their best to run a 24/7 stream so that even when people have technical difficulties or can't show up or, run into some kind of problem, there's somewhere to report usually. That was Lapin 5 Live. Yeah, I know, I didn't get the... I'm not used to glove yet. I didn't get the thing in time. 4. Okay, there you go. Yes, okay. So, let's have the results, shall we? Oh, Moon says, just a heads up, Sable, I can't hear you well, so I'm changing my audio output. Okay, I'll give you a minute to do that before I do that. How do people feel about week 1 so far? I'm pretty excited about it. I'm really kind of stunned at the word counts that people are chewing out. It just blows my mind. Ah, the Night King is here! Hello, dear. Eli says, I did all the words. Yes, you did. Emily did like 1 million comments on the Peculiar Plants Challenge for World Anvil and did like 0 work on her nano project. So... And I'm just going to keep babbling till you let me know you're back, Moon, so whatever is good for you, it's cool. Oh, Natalia is trying to stay awake, so hurry up, get out of the results! Okay. Dad says, great.
I can hear you mostly, but you keep cutting out on the Discord. So.
I keep cutting out on the Discord, okay. Is that a little better? I pulled my mic a bit away from my face. Checking 1, 2, 3.
I can hear you without cutting out now. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. So I was just overloading my mic. Okay, fair enough. This is good. All right, so Moonflower has been very hard at work tabulating the results. This time, we've got basically the same kind of issue that we had last time. It's not for keeping track of house loyalties this time, but because we have prize purses for the top word counts, it's been important to keep track of individual word counts. So you should see the spreadsheet that Moonflower showed me this morning. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I didn't realize. It's huge spreadsheet with all these individual results tabulated for every individual writer, right? Which reminds me, because this is the first time we've run the tourney, obviously we're going to have to adjust things as we go. And one of the things, oh, Moon has to leave the Discord call. Boo! Okay. Well, hang out in the chat then and be excited and like talk about the chat because this is your work that I'm like celebrating. Sorry for changing my name, says Purple Heart. No, it's totally fine. Okay, Purple Heart Writer has pointed out that Natalia Books officially was not resurrected at the end of the Game of Tomes, simply because she was so heartbroken over having been undead and the actions that were taken when she was undead that she did not wish to return. So we have now been joined by Purple Heart Writer, who is a stranger, and hey, it's all cool for the lore, right? So it's fun. Right. Moon will be in chat. Okay, I'm going to flip this up then because I don't need the mic for that. And I'm going to shut down Discord so that we get less interference on the stream. There we go. Quit. Okay, so, yes. So we have to adjust things, right, as we go. Because what I didn't realize was that even with the the fact that you can only claim a portion of your word count as an editing project for Nano, we have ended up with enormous word counts for editors, right? They are blowing the writers out of the water. Now, part of me goes, yeah, screw you guys. You know, this just means that I write clean copy and, you know, right? I wasn't chewing this out in the draft because I'm a slow writer, but I have to do less editing, so meh. But on the other hand, you know, it is individual prize purses, so I agree. That's not entirely fair. So instead of having first, second, and third prize, we're going to have, so far, because we don't have quite enough in the kitty yet to make first, second, and third prizes for each category, we have a first prize for people who are doing writing and a first prize for people who are doing editing, right? The official title of the person who wins the writing word count will be Monarch of Flowers. You may be the king, queen, or monarch of flowers as you choose, depending on your preferred gender pronouns, right? The winner of the editing section will be the Monarch of Fools with the same caveats. So, right, so... Right. Okay, and Moonflower has said we have 62 participants so far in the Tourney of Tales, so that is a little less than half the numbers that we had during November at the end of it. So we'll have to see what happens as things develop, but yeah, we'll have to see how it goes, but that's pretty good. That's better than I was expecting for sure for April, and certainly our word counts are comparable. Right? Yes, different categories for editors and writers, Eli, exactly. I like Daz's lore solution. James might choke you to death, though, because he's been trying very hard to figure out the time, and he's got his own system now. But Daz says, ooh, I have a solution for time complications with Game of Tomes. When the tome was used, it simply turned back time, and all of it happened in just 1 month. Yeah, I thought that pretty much, basically in the Game of Tomes universe, right, time passes differently there, and basically a year's time happens within a month, right? So James is like, nope, this is not occurring. Yeah, for some reason Automod is like overzealous and doesn't like the word fools. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's silly. Okay. Yep, Eli's going for Monarch of Fools. Okay, so massive word counts. That's the first thing. Right? Different categories for editors and writers. So a point of note, if you are doing editing, okay, and if you're doing more than a quarter, I would say, of your project as editing, then please put in your word count somewhere when you're redeeming it, put edits, right? Put like, you know, 126 light edits or 126 heavy edit. Right? And then that way we know and can classify it differently and keep a separate leaderboard. As it is, we have a single leaderboard, and we will get into that in a minute because Moonflower kept track of that for us too, which I'm very grateful for. I would really like to thank Moonflower. I did not have to look at this thing at all until today. And for that, I am endlessly grateful. This is really helpful. Right? Moon volunteered. Moon apparently likes to do all this math, and good on them, because I do not. So that is great. You have not missed anything important yet, Claire. You were here just in time. Yeah. Okay, gotcha, James. James says, for the lore, right, he will start Tourney of Tomes in April of the next year in his story, July of the same year, and November, just to make the timings easy. I finally found the freaking bunny ears. Did I tell? You weren't there when I told you about my epic quest. This was seriously an epic quest. I went to every dollar store in town, Walmart, Canadian Tire, the Bay, right? I went to 3 different supermarkets, the Party Supply Place, right? The Teach and Learn, but it was closed, right? And where I finally found this business was on a single little shelf at the shopping mall when I was leaving the bay dejected, because this is the last place I could think of to look in town, right? And it said, Easter, 50% off. And this was it. This was the one pair. This was it. So, this is the thing. Yes. Yeah, math is icky. I agree, Gala. Right. I said in Gala's stream afterwards, Sable emerges from the pits of Mount Doom with bunny ears in hand. It was like that. It was pretty crazy. Okay. Eli says, I'm doing from this point forward 1/2 to 2/3 edits. Does that count for edits? Probably, since I've already like 20K counted towards light edits. Yes, I am considering you an editor. I know you've already been doing a lot of edits, right? So that is how we will keep track of your count. You will be aiming for the Monarch of Fools. By the way, prize purses. I'll get back to prize purses, but I'd like to say prize purses are donated prizes from people who want to, you know, offer up something to the tourney participants. Most of them are intended to be digital. I don't want anything that's going to actually cost anybody any real, like, hands-on money, right, if possible. So if you would like to donate to the prize purses, then please contact me on Twitch or Discord in a private message, and I will be happy to add your offering to the kitty. Yes, so this is great. What if you are a mixed person, i.e. you edit and write equally? If you are doing editing of 1/4 or more of your content for this tourney, then I am going to consider you an editor, because the difference of points is big, right? Yeah, pick a side, fence sitter, says Aaron. If you do exclusively writing, we'll count you as a writer, right? So I think we have to do that in order to make it fair. All right, so let's get to our first big important event, guys. 62 participants, and this happened. Congratulations, everyone. We have cleared 500,000 words in the first week. That would be, let's see, the total was officially 501,700 words. Way to go, everybody. That is awesome. And that's what we're here for, right? So that is great. I just cursed aloud. That's insane. It certainly is, isn't it? It's like kind of insane. I agree. This is why I love this, right? This is why I love this. Yep, we all kicked the butts. That's right, Eli. 100%. That is exactly what happened. We kicked the butts. We kicked them hard. So way to go. Way to write. Way to edit. Way to, you know, do whatever it is that you're doing for your writing. You're awesome. Congratulations. You're amazing. It's so cool. Moonflower has asked that if people are editing, then it may be helpful to contact them personally on Discord and let them know. That way they don't have to individually check every redeem to see whether or not they are editing. That makes sense? So would you please put your Discord link in the chat, and I will also add it to the website so that people can do that. Yeah. Okay, but how much are the bunny winning by? Are the bunny winning? I don't know. Purple Heart Rider says, sorry, need to find my jaw. It's somewhere on the ground. 10 nanos. Exactly, 10 nanos, Gala. We have done 10 nanos between us. 62 people. That is fucking impressive, and way to go. You all deserve a big hand, and I hope you're having as much fun with this as I am, because I am just having a great time. This is so cool. Yep, you've definitely established you're an editor by now. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Ah, there, good. Purple Heart Rider's good. They found their jaw. Yeah, already on the list. Speaking of which, leaderboard. Oh shit, and I closed down my Discord. Just a second. I have to put my Discord back up now, because that is where I have that information. Okay, here. Sorry for the delay. Okay, leaderboard. The top 5 scorers currently, and this is all categories, understand, because we had not yet differentiated writers and editors. I suspect most of these people are editors. Hello, Discord. There we go. Could have put it on my other computer, I suppose. I was thinking that. Claire asked, Purple Heart Writer, are you sure you're not still undead? Usually jaws aren't detachable. This is a good point. Valid. Just saying. Yeah. Hello, Discord, my old friend. I've come to chat with you again. Pretty much, eh? Sorry, it's taking forever, gang. Do, 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 do. It's slow because it doesn't like, I mean, it takes up a lot of memory. So does Twitch Studio. So does Chrome. They're all running. Nobody likes it. Must know who wins stuff. Okay. Yes, so this week, and of course, understand this is just the current standings. We are, you know, obviously things can change considerably, and I expect them to. And I'm going to go from the bottom up, because that just makes sense. All right. Number 5. From House Lappin. Me! I'm actually on the leaderboard. I'm really excited about this because I was nowhere near it during November. It was very exciting for me. Oh, thank you very much for the bits there, James. Oh, yay! And hello, Greg. You were here just in time. We're just about to do the... We're just doing the leaderboard as it currently stands. I have 25,142 words logged as of the beginning of week 1, and I am number 5. Right? I am editing, obviously, so clearly these standings will change once we start separating the writers and the editors. In number 4, and I'm very excited about this because I know that this person really struggled during November. Right? Walking Dead lover of House Millies with 26,969 words. Congratulations. You're awesome. I'm so proud of you. Way to go. Way to go. In number 3, from House Mollusca, Eli Quake. 29,958 words. Yay! Woot! Go Mollusca, says Texas. That's awesome. Yeah, cheer on your houses. That's great. Number 2, from House Lappin, Amelie, with 34,470 words, which are all fucking peculiar plants comments, by the way. I'm just so impressed. That's so great. Way to go. That is so amazing. Yeah, it's kind of weird to hear it at one stretch, isn't it? You're like, really? Really? Awesome. And number 1, currently top of the leaderboard, also from House Lappin, Gwenefrey, at 47,249 words. Yay! Yep. Lowest position number means not as good. That's right, Claire. I went from number 5 to number 1. So I will be putting those up in a few minutes so that they are on the website, and I will update those weekly as well. Right? We will have separate leaderboards for writers and editors as of this point. Right? Because, yeah, I think it was Claire who pointed out to me that it's a real big difference between the two, and you're right, it's not fair, right? Especially since there's a prize. So that is not cool. So yeah, Sable had the 5th highest, and it's the joke. It's bizarre. And you know what? I love that I'm not doing the counting because nobody can therefore say it's you know, I'm just like, I really did it. So I was very excited. All right. So here we go. Here are the current house standings as of this week. In 6th place, House Chiroptera, 17,516 words. Considering I think they have like 4 people, that's awesome, right? That is awesome. I would like to point out that Keapare, House Keapare, the toast, right, Isaac's house, contributed 3,836 words of that. So awesome. Way to go. Let's see now. In 5th place, House Avis, 36,761 words. And since I think they have about the same amount of people, that's awesome as well. Oh, we have 5 people, says Moon. Yeah, pretty much, right? When you have a lower membership, right, you're gonna end up. This is why it's a complication of both the really fast writers. The really fast writers really kind of tipped the scales in November, but they're not doing it as much in this round. I have to say, in the tourney, they're not turning it as much, so it's really interesting. Well, the poor burbs, it was gonna happen. Yeah, I'm still impressed. Yeah, I am too. That's like. I know if I know if I know Chris, they probably did like 36,000 or 30,000 words of that. It's pretty amazing. Okay. In 4th place, House Apis, 41,639 words, of which House Tiki contributed 14,300. So way to go, guys. That is awesome. I'll try to write faster, says Purple Heart. Aww. Right. In 3rd place, House Millies, 88,771 words, of which, let's see, nope, they don't have any servitor houses this time because House Kitsune is not officially competing. So that is amazing. Yeah, over a nano, right? Over a nano, exactly. House Millies, I'm really impressed with that. House Millies struggled through, you know, barely kept afloat through most of the first part of November until they were eliminated. They are kicking some ass this time, and it's amazing. In 2nd place, House Mollusca, 135,432 words, of which House Sauropoda contributed 10,663. 2 nanos, almost 3, exactly. Yay! Got tentacles in the chat. It's awesome. Yay! And obviously in 1st place, which surprises me, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. House Lappin, 152,782 words. Way to go, Warren. The mother of bunnies is so proud. Lappin for life. Exactly. 3 nanos. Good job, Warren. Exactly, 3 nanos. So we are all kicking some ass. Remember, it is still anybody's game out here. 1 bit for each letter. That's awesome, James. Thank you. Yeah, we're all doing so well, and the game has just started. It's still anybody's game by a long shot. I have done a lot of the light editing that I have been working on, so my word counts are not going to be nearly so impressive coming up this week, right? So, you know, keep writing, guys. And, of course, if anybody's joining in and you want to support the underdogs, which I would be, you know, I appreciate that. I like everybody to be, like, involved in the game. right? House Chiroptera and House Avis could really use your support. And I think that in part has to do with the fact that their leaders have not been able to stream as much as they were able to in November, right? So the more of you who are out there repping the house, the better. Yeah. Purple Heart's like, Gala, we really need to up our game. Eli says, yeah, same. My word counts are going to slow way down as I write more and edit less and less. Exactly. Okay. Pointer finger at the bottom as if pointing to the performer's left. I don't really understand, Claire, but draw it for me and I'll, like, even a crapola sketch, right? Doesn't have to be like magical talent. Do it in stick figure and, you know, I'll have a look. Yep, and Daz says, yes, my counts will be improving now that my birthday week is over. Yes, the Badgers are reminding us, we're not far behind, assholes. Don't get comfortable. Exactly. Moon says, Chiroptera has a lot of non-competitive people too, me and Sparkles at the least. That is also true, right? And, you know, there's a lot going on in Siobhan's life right now, right? So yeah, support your houses, guys. Recruit members. There can always be people. Remember, whether you started at the beginning or not, you can join in and participate at any time that you want and choose to quit at any time that you want. All you have to do to participate is declare a house, redeem a channel point reward for them, and record your words. That's it. That's all that has to be done. And you're in, right? And, you know, again, any writing project counts for this event. So whether you're working on your one-shot adventure or doing some world-building notes or editing your previous work or writing something new, fiction, non-fiction, poetry, whatever, it all counts. It all counts. Yes. Well, I got a ton of music in my ears for that reason, Purple Heart. Yeah, fair enough. That's Gala. Yeah, and there's no mercenaries this time around. Exactly, Greg. But yes, pointing that out. Because Greg's mercenary words made a big difference last time, too. Sometimes it was really close. And I'm, you know, if his words had gone in different places, it might have been different. So, yep. Oh, hey, no. Are you kidding me? I'll tell you this. I'm not going to give you the totals, but so far this week, Mollusca is clearing more words than the bunnies. So we got to get hopping. I'm just saying. Damn molluskins, they're always the problem. Okay. What, you mean like this? Lappin' for life? Like that? I don't know, but that was the L sign, right? So that's why I've been doing it that way, but that's cool. You can use that as an alternative. I won't stop you. Gala says, it's amazing how in my stream we're all writing for different houses and telling someone, I don't remember who to write for Chiroptera. It's cool that you see, this is the thing, right? This is all for fun, right? I don't want anybody to feel left out or excluded, even in the Game of Tomes in November. There it's a little bit more cutthroat, though, right? There's a lot of strategy and politicking, and it's a war, right? This is a tournament. So it's all about fighting for your honor, so we're all winners, you know? I mean, 500,000 words so far, guys. So, I'm glad you're having fun, Greg. I am having a great time, too. I love this event so much. I didn't realize how much I missed it until we started doing it again, and I'm like, yes, this is the way. Me and the Mandalorians. Okay, so that is our results. Okay, so I was going to say the next round end will be on the 15th at 1 a.m. GMT, right? I think that works out to just after the end of my stream on Wednesday, so that would be 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Then you have like 1 hour to get in your stuff for it to count for week 2, right? I think that I'm going to double check here just to make sure, because I thought I had to move when I was going to do the announcements. And by the way, last minute thanks to Darth Nicholas, who set up all this stuff in advance, and I misunderstood. Technically, we should have been doing this tomorrow, but I thought it was today, so he rearranged everything so that it could be today, because I had already told everybody, turn in your words. So, let's see. Yes, I was looking at the 15th at 1 a.m. GMT. Yes. So, actually, yes. So, the next announcement will be next Thursday on this stream, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, and 10 p.m. GMT. So, yes, this is the way. Tal says, between this and camp, this is most I've worked on my novel in over 10 years. I'm finding this too, right? I'm getting record word counts for me. I'm getting so much done. And it's because it's a team sport, because I've got people to do it with, because I can discuss things, and because we're all working together, and, you know, it becomes less lonely, and I love it. I love it for that why. So, all right, Purple Heart's going to bed because we did all the important announcements. Thank you for joining us. Good night. Sleep well. Thank you for your words today, and we will see you tomorrow. Breathe, Sable, breathe. Am I not breathing? Actually, I have to go and get a drink because I just brought coffee in here because I was like, oh shit, and ran in. Okay. There, breathe. Yes, I'm very excited about all this. Okay, so the next announcement this week, or next week at this time, right? Important notes. I will put the leaderboard up, but as of this point, if you're editing, get a hold of Moonflower, or at the very least, make sure to put it in your word count. I will get Moonflower's Discord link. We will put that in the article so that you can check it. Coffee jitters. Yeah, probably. Right. Despite the roleplay adaptation, I'm serious, says Claire. I've been dating a lass unconventionally beautiful creature cursed with 6 souls and counting. I don't know what you're referring to, hon. I'm sorry. So, if that was what you're referring to, that's cool and awesome. Good for you. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm going to take a break at this point. That is the end of our announcements. If you, as always, if you have comments, questions, you know, you think something is really not working, you know, let us know, right? You got a problem, tell us, right? I promise I will at least listen to everybody's suggestions. I may not do it. There might be a reason why we are doing things the way we are doing them, but I will listen, right? Because we're still adjusting. Oh, we've discussed it in another stream. Okay. Fair enough. All right. I'm going to put up my break timer now, gang. And when I come back, we're just going to carry on with the tournament. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, especially if you were just joining us for the results. And I will see you in a couple of minutes. I am back and catching up on chat in the break a bit. Or would you prefer I shut up so you can write? Oh, I see my timer is doing weird things again. Well, that's annoying. Talk if I want. Okay, so we'll catch up on the chat. Pride Ascending says, as a note, for all my loyal timer followers, I'll have my long boy up again once Sable is done streaming. Yes, so remember, if you don't know where to go to report your Game of Thrones points, you can probably go to Pride Ascending. Thank you for that. Walking Dead Lover says, coffee always makes me breathe. It makes me feel alive, which reminds me, runs off to make blood-flavored coffee. I share your concern, Claire. Claire says, I have concerns for some of our competitors that they may in fact be undead in disguise. Eli says, I would make a joke here, but I was actually alive during the original Game of Thrones in November, so... Claire says, I was Molluska the whole way. Yes, you were. Albeit not a great molluscan. Well, I mean, come on, consider the standards you have to meet to be a great molluscan in that group. Yep, Eli too. I understand completely, Eli. Hello, Bob. Good to see you. Bob says, what's this horrible rumor I hear about bunnies multiplying everywhere? Yes, the bunnies have been multiplying, and we're actually leading a pack right now. I'm very proud of it, but the molluscans are coming up fast. I have pointed out that they've done more this week than we have. I gotta get my one-shot done so I can return to my character guide. Lots of words there. Amelie has successfully procrastinated by doing yet another picture. Come on! Molluscans are catching up! Them fish are right behind us here. Exactly, James says, Claire, you may have given us Lapinites lodgings in Season 1, so thank you. Do us dinos need to start stomping? Probably, Bob. I will redouble my efforts, says Eli. That's an interesting approach, Daz. I'd love to see it when you're done. Daz says, I'm not doing character sheets. Instead, I'm going to do a character article with the vital info players can use to fill in their sheets. That may be an interesting way to approach it. Okay, Bob. See you later. Thanks for joining us. Catch the VOD and you'll get the results broke down. Author Goddess flops down with heavy sighs. That was good. Hello, Author Goddess. What was good? Eli's, I got a fourth book of the series. Yes, I've noticed that too. James points out that Kahuna the Elder's stream has a mini competition each time they stream that helps with word count. That is true. It is kind of neat. I kind of like to... It helps me. I look at it and go, Lappin's behind today. I guess I better get to work instead of sitting here futzing around with my coffee. Raven or Casey for the next scene, asks Eli. Based on what you said last night, Casey. Emily says, I made a very pretty flower banner for my plant article to put in place of the HR line. That's nice. Then I lost several hours making the CSS work. Then I wrote the article for the item challenge. Eli made sure to give a save check. And Lord Galacron made sure to give a hydrate check, so hail hydrate. And I see that this timer is, you know, flat out fucking busted, so I think we'll just go back to the regular sprint screen in just a moment here, since I am now caught up on chat. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Okay, good night, James. Sleep well. The Warren thanks you for your hard work today. Lappin' for life. Alright. Screw this busted ass timer. All these reasonable people going to bed. Yep, but Amale's just too hyped. So Amale is like, well, let's write. Okay, I agree. Let's write. Ready? The sprint begins now. And hopefully this one won't be struggling. Ah, didn't capture my fucking window again. Here's me being grouchy. It worked fine when I set it up. There we go. Writer Greg says, I still haven't finished the day job yet, but I am ready for bed. Yeah, well, you know, you get up early, right? So... Alright, we finally have a screen. I'm going to do some editing of the web page so I can put the leaderboard up. And so that I can clarify some things like the fact that we're tracking... Oh no, I already did that. Okay. I already clarified that we're tracking writers and editors separately. Do I need to collect the numbers differently for writers and editors? Asked Greg. No, the way you report will not be any different. It is incumbent upon editors to inform Moonflower either by typing it in their word count submissions or for telling them directly that they are editing. And if you've done at least a quarter of your words in editing, you count as an editor. Did I add a link to the current event on the ASC homepage? No, it is not on the ASC homepage. You have to go to the events page in the directory. I don't think there's a thing for Adventure April on there either, so... I'm reloading the page. Hello, Mar. Good to see you. Maybe I should put recent in it or something. But see here, there's a thing called events. And there they all are, so there's the Tourney of Tales page. It's there now. Okay. Groans in difficult editing. Don't forget, editors, right? You know, there's another thing. I was thinking about it. I was asked some questions. Things like, okay, if I've gone through and done a heavy edit, and then I'm going to go through and do a light edit, can I count it twice? No. Right? If you've already counted it, you've counted it. Right? Another question was, if I'm, say, running something like, you know, Pro Writer Aid or Grammarly, and I'm spell checking, can I count that? Now, initially I said no, but you can count it by time, right? Remember that there are two ways to report your results if you are doing editing, and one is by 1/2 or 1/3 of the word count, depending on whether you were doing heavy or light edits, and the other is by time. If you're doing heavy edits, it's 30 words equivalent per 1 minute. If you are doing light edits, it is 15 words equivalent per 1 minute. So that's another way you can do it. Mara's been lurking for over an hour. Fair enough. Well, yeah, okay. So we're going to make a separate section here, leaderboard, which next week will disappear, and we'll put the leaderboards under each section for the prize purse. Okay, Greg, I got your message. Yes, I'd be happy to chat with you about that. Let me know when you're available so that we can, you know, coordinate our schedules, because I think that would be cool. It's a good idea. Right? And hello, Tal. I got your message too. Tal asks, and this is a good question. I was wondering about something. If you're streaming, but also sitting in a Tourney of Tales stream, can you count your words to that stream? Yes. Yes, you can. If you are watching the stream, even if it's just running in the background while you're writing, and, you know, you're doing things, you absolutely 100% can count your words. It's just if there's no streams running and you're not watching them, you can't do that, right? But yeah, if you're streaming, you got another stream up in the background, bonus, go for it. All right. I like saying yes. Yes is fun. Yes is almost always more fun. Almost always. Okay, now, what was I doing? I was here. No worries, because I'm looking at the leaderboard. There we go. Sorry about that. Oh, it's Automod doing something weird. Cons, apparently, is... I don't understand. Cons is what was highlighted. I don't have any freaking clue why. You guys find this too? I'm a fairly new regular glasses wearer, right? And I find that when I put the things away, they're so much more dirty than I remember them being when I put them away. Is that a thing? Or are they getting something on them in the container? It's a thing? Okay. That's good. I'm like, this wasn't this dirty when I put this away. What the hell? And that's a sprint, gang! Yeah, how are they dirty? Exactly, I could see through them when I put them away. Now I can't see through them at all. Doesn't make any sense. How'd you do? Don't forget to record your word counts. I am going to count 5 minutes of Game of Tomes article edits. Alright. 66 words for the Badgers from Daz. 30 words for Mollusca from Eli. Excellent work, gang. Eli's like, speaking of which, dang, these glasses are filthy. It's a thing. I hate glasses some days. Yeah. Author Goddess says, I have a theory that in Texas there's just so much barbecue going on all the time. There is a perpetual haze of oil droplets in the air. That is the only explanation I can think of for why our glasses are always getting so dirty so often. That's amazing. 307 words from one of our front runners, Walking Dead Lover. 307 for House Millies. Awesome. That is awesome. Eli, of course, being one of our front runners right now as well. Tal's like, none! I did fuck all! Hilarious. Oh, jeez, I know, right, Claire? Claire's like, C asterisk NS, it shall henceforth be known for crying out loud. What a ridiculous thing to mod. Okay, this sounds like a fucking nightmare to write to me, Eli. So I have first and present Raven, first person past Raven, first person present Casey, first person past Casey, and third person past Casey, depending on where you are in the book and who is telling the story at which time. That sounds like a goddamn nightmare. I don't know if I could do it. Author Goddess says, that moment when a thing should take an hour of your day ends up taking 3 hours. Yeah. Happens to me all the time. All the time. Toby thinks my room looks cool. Hi, Toby. Thank you. I'm glad you think my room looks cool. You like my bunny bear there? I think he's pretty neat. Aaron bought that for me when I could not find bunny ears to cheer me up. So, I liked him. Aw. Hi, Toby. Sound of Snow says, unfortunately I'm out right now still, but I wanted to pop in and say hi and hello, Snow. Good to see you. Hopefully I'll actually be around on Sunday to join you guys. Excellent. That would be great. And yes, you can join in at any time. There's nothing that stops you from just leaping in as soon as you feel like it. Absolutely. And you can quit anytime you want to and come back. And that's perfectly fine. Just you got to stick with the house you chose. That's the only rule this time. The first part of the set is in a sentence fragment. How the fuck? Been there. Uh-huh. Yep. Alright, what else we got? 3 kids at home today, so Tal is busy. I get that. 293 words for the bats from Aaron. Good work. Aaron's writing good too. Show your buddy pin. Get it on. Oh, there's the Dragon Productivity saying go back to work. But see, isn't he great? He's pissed off because he does not have coffee yet. This is me in the morning. Ooh, nice. Author Goddess says, I'm trying to recruit a new author/podcaster to our evil ways. Excellent. Awesome. The more the merrier. It's always more fun. I'm going to get back to work and finish up these edits so that I can move on to the next stage here. Get some noveling done. Eli says, I'm going to try and recruit the OHOW group tomorrow when they join my stream. That's excellent. Oh yeah, that reminds me, Eli, you asked me about that, whether you should put it on the schedule. Yes, you should. Please message me the times that you're going to be live with that, and I will make sure to put it in the schedule for tomorrow, which I will be doing as soon as this stream is done. So, at about 5 o'clock. Okay. I can do this. Honest. Yes, you can. You totally can. You're awesome. You know you can do it. I have sparkly things on my glasses now. I may be procrastinating today, I'm just saying. Okay, there we go. That's better. You know what, I'm going to take the word lappin' out of there, the house word, because we don't need it. Claire says, well, time to write my second ever furry short story. This time it's explicitly a furry story for a furry client as opposed to the previous one, which simply featured anthropomorphic cats as the characters. Of course, there's no real difference between the two, but society is much more accepting of furry media that doesn't specifically label itself furry. We all grew up with cartoons featuring our favorite anthros, but most people don't realize that those characters are at the core of furry culture. Hey, Bucky O'Hare is a relative, okay? So you leave him out of this. Okay. But honestly, you're gonna get no hate for furries here. Furries are a very important part of the community. I have heard, and this is no joke, okay, that the internet runs because a handful of trans furries learned how to code on BBS back in the day, right? I believe it, okay? I've known lots of furries in my life. I got nothing against furries. see if that looks better. There we go. That's much better. Claire's like, I accidentally outed Furry as a cult. Sure. 203 words for the Warren. Good job, Amelie. And Sunny says, I'm actually alive and ready to get words. Excellent. Welcome. Oops, says Daz. Uh-oh. Okay, and I have stuff to add to the prize purses too. Thank you very much. By the way, Eli Quake. Okay, got you on the time zone thing. Is that one copy of each for each of the prize purses, by the way, Eli? Yes, okay. Thank you. You don't have a profile here. You should, but you don't. Have you filled out your stat sheet yet, Eli? For the ASC? I don't remember. My memory is a sieve. Fair enough. Okay, then I will ask someone to get on, put in your profile, because you should have one. Okay. Eli's like, insert Cusco face here. Yeah, that face. I know that face. Oh, that's getting to be long there. Better do something about that. think I'll move the leaderboard. That'll help. I'll be right back. Okay, see you in a minute, Mar. Ah, okay. No, I'm not going to worry about it because I can put the videos up. And that'll fill in the gap. Alright, that should be done. Alright, I think I'll just count that. That's 12 minutes of Game of Thrones edits. This up right now. There's no point in wasting time. Okay. Eli needs to take a break. You take a break. My head is killing me. I don't have any answers about how to do this yet. Yeah. You know, go take a Tylenol or lie down or, you know, maybe go for a walk, clear your head. In the meantime, they have turned in 300 words of heavy edits for the fish. Good job. Bob, that's hilarious. My cat knows the sound of butter being removed from the refrigerator, too. That's the sprint. Don't forget to record your word counts, those of you who are sprinting. My edits don't quite work as well with the sprint pattern, but by all means. Yeah, my cat not only knows the sound of butter being removed from the refrigerator, my other cat, my older cat, will from a dead across the house if he hears the cheese wrapper crinkle. I'm just saying. And that sounds like fun, Bob. Bob says, I've got a playtest group session tonight. Moonflower is joining in to replace one who can't continue due to schedule conflicts. Character build time. Awesome. Madam Claire says, I grew up on a Monster of the Week style Lilo and Stitch cartoon and never actually sat down and watched the movies. That's cool. Walking Dead Lover says, I just had to chase my cat away from an open bag of donuts sitting next to a plate of steak. He literally ignored the steak for donuts. That is hilarious. My cat, one of my cats likes potato chips. I think it's because he used to be a stray and he lived behind a burger joint. So. Madam Claire says, I don't have much hope for a prize purse, so I'm not pushing myself. I'm usually super competitive, but I swear my testosterone is lowering too, because not only am I more willing to ask for help, I also, I don't know, smell different? Something that Siobhan noticed, so I wouldn't be surprised. And I agree with Mar. I imagine you can only out furries if you mentioned who was in the community and where they are. Exactly. Eli says, do I get points for typing, groaning, deleting, and then repeating? Asking for me, but probably other people too. Well, you could count it by time. Sunny says, I got TVs yesterday instead of words. I mean, they were needed. I liked watching a horror movie on a screen bigger than my laptop, but still. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, oops for Claire. Okay. I'm gonna go get out of my head for a bit. Good idea, Eli. Walking Dead Lover turned in 102 words for the seat of badgers. Good job. Eli says, unplugging my Wi-Fi adapter. See you all maybe during coffee. Yeah, totally fair. Take a break, hon. Take a break. Yeah, cheese wrapper is my dog, says Bob. That's where he got it, okay? Right? Because I had a dog and a cat. Right? And my dog freaking loved cheese. And the little bastards figured out that if the dog was like, you know, not begging, you know, right? And the cat was sitting right between his forepaws, also going, they would both get food because they were too cute to resist. Smart little... Yeah, so he learned to love cheese. My dog's been gone for, I don't know, almost 3 years now, I think, and he still loves cheese. Smart cat. Yeah, he sure is. Hi, Siobhan. How are you? Yeah, any wrapper, and my dog is right there. Yep. I'm not on HRT, though, so it's pretty surprising, says Claire. Well, we all go through different hormone fluctuations in our lives. I don't know if you're taking anything for, you know, dysphoria or anything like that, but, you know, I mean, that's a thing, too, right? So... 188 words for the seat of the badgers from Daz. Good job. I like the music. Oh, thank you to whoever followed that I didn't see. Because somebody followed between yesterday and today, because we have one more follower, and I apologize that I did not see who you were. Maybe I'll look at my activity feed and see if I can figure it out. Probably not with all the word counts, but we're going to give it a try. the sub, Emily. I forgot to thank you. Good. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the support. 3 months. Awesome. Ah, the Southpaw followed. Welcome, the Southpaw. Good to see you. I like Southpaws. Southpaws tend to be creative people. Oh, that is the growl of get the hell back to work. Which I'm going to do. Claire says, well, my last coffee was 8 to 9 hours ago. Time for another, because apparently I drink coffee now. That's how it happens. It gets you like that. Alright. Something with this scene. I don't fucking think this is important. Tal says, when your kid wants to walk around wearing his daddy's face mask, because that's the world my kids are growing up in. Yep. Siobhan says, I need to make a new pot or just go to bed. Well, you could go to bed, and then you would be ready for House Chiroptera types by night tonight. Are you sleeping at all, Siobhan? Every time I see you these days, you're like, I should go to bed. What's happening? Are you doing like 2 hours at a time? What's the deal? I hate that. That happens to me. I woke up earlier than I wanted to today, but I was like, 6 hours. I suppose it's good enough. But my body could have used more. Like, I can't stand the taste and have it with 3 tablespoons of raw sugar. 2 to 3 hours at a stretch. Yee. Okay, so you know what you want to do is you want to come over to my house and you want to get some stuff from me. That's what you want to do. If you're awake enough to drive and you want to come over now, whoop, then, you know, you go right ahead and do that. And if not, then come over later. I have some stuff for you. Yeah, Sunny says, the only reason why I got sleep last night was because I was so exhausted. I feel you all. Yeah. Well, I go through periods about this time of year and in November where my sleep just goes to shit. And that's pretty much just the way it is. So I've stopped worrying about it. I just go to bed when I can sleep. I think I'm deleting this. I don't give a shit. I don't care. So I don't need it. I don't think I need to fill in anything else. Maybe oh, fuck. No. Author Goddess says, I haven't slept enough, but I'm sleeping too much. Clara says, Twitch is the big dumb, recommending me channels I'm banned from. Yeah. Masadi says, well, I'm definitely not a discovery writer. That's what I was chuckling about. But remember, your outlining counts to your word count. So you can outline and count it. Not like Nano. You can do that for camp, though. There you go. Author Goddess says, admitting that is the first step to recovery. That is hilarious. Southpaw says, and hello. I can relate. Whenever I have long periods without work, my sleep schedule becomes a mess because I don't have to wake up for work, so might as well just sleep longer. Legit. Masada is like, does it? That rocks. Okay, phew. Yeah, totally does. Like, I find it useful to plot, but mostly I think I'm a pantser. I'm kind of a plantser. I have a roadmap. I may go wildly off course in the process of getting there. I do get there eventually. Okay, we should have some trouble happen here to Yathar. That's what I need. Hey guys, so throw me ideas in the chat for trouble for Yathar to get into. Yathar has currently infiltrated a group of orcish pirates, and he is on his way back to command so that he can inform them of the location of the orcish homeworld. He thinks Shandar is dead. He's kind of messed up and traumatized and full of grief and so on, right? Remember, he's an elven spy. There are magic sailing ships through space. What kind of shit should I get him into? Should I have them attacked by somebody? Should I have, like, a space storm blow them off course? Should I have an elven ship beat them up? Give me a disaster. Some kind of monster attacking the ship? Space storm, tornado. Okay. Pirates attack from a nebula ambush. Falls asleep at the helm. That's Siobhan being a smartass. 194 Warren words. Good job there, Emily. Get drunk or lose a bet? What? Who got drunk or lost a bet? He thought, oh, is that he might get in a brawl from a fellow pirate. Maybe they get drunk or lose a bet. I could see that. Yathar, like Shandar, has been drinking too much. I do like the idea of getting into shit that is their own fault. Hey, I tried, says Masani's. Clara really loosely plots. Autorata says, I wanted to be a discovery writer, but that's not how I work at all. I need direction. Masadi says, I at least need a roadmap. I'm on the first scene, halfway through, just staring at the page. Yeah. Yeah, like they don't realize he's an infiltrator. Lurkin' and workin'! From the Lady Writes. Mostly because I'm talking, probably. Awesome. Go ahead and work. That's great. You know, 3 cheers for House Mollusca. Like, they don't realize he's an infiltrator, but might attack him anyway. Yeah. I mean, he's being kind of an asshole, right? So, what would a space tornado consist of? Author Goddess. Black hole? Mini black hole that moves around? Good call, but I have a mini black hole later, so I can't use it now. But good idea. Obviously, I thought it was good, because I did it. Right? Something could break, and they could need a detour in order to fix the ship. Anti-magic zone? Yeah, that'd work. Hungry space whale that eats the seeds? You guys have clever ideas, this is great. They try and move and embrace the ships, they have people being mavericks and others, what the fuck? Okay, it's not an elven ship. No, it's an orc ship. It's an ironclad orc ship. But actually the space whale thing is cool. I may hold that in reserve. Still darts? Yeah, they could hit a doldrum. Okay, thanks guys. These are all great ideas, and I'll probably use most of them in the future at some point. I just have to decide which one works best right now. Okay, we are actually in space, so we are not in a port, so that eliminates some. It would be ironic if a pirate attacked them, considering they're pirates. Be funny. I like the nebula ambush idea. Space Kraken! I have such a thing. Claire's just mean. They could be attacked by the space whale in the anti-magic zone, thus having to fight while they drift. Small-scale mutiny among the crew might be one option. Ah, okay. I think you've got it. Southpaw, that works really well. In combination with some of Claire's ideas as well. Because, yeah, he's being a total dick. I mean, he doesn't care about these people. He hates them all actively, right? So, and he was attacked by a guy and murdered him in a gruesome way. Maybe they will mutiny. I could see it. Maybe they mutiny while he's drunk. That would also be useful. Navy ambush. Oh, that's also a good one. Oh my god. Oh, now I'm torn. Oh, sound! Couldn't find my headphones for it. That's okay, I've been talking. You probably don't like that, the lady writes. Why not both? Both is good. Distressed elven ship, go in for a bit of loot, but it's a trap, Navy ambush, and there's a mutiny! Sort of, they're actually Southpaw. My orcs are a bit different, but there are inter-clan rivalries, and the non-clan orcs don't like the clan orcs, so... If there are anti-magic areas, are there hyper-magic areas? Would that distress the systems? I am sure. Yeah, I like that too. Okay, I'm gonna probably clip that bit out of the chat. What is the time signature here? Because that's all some good shit. I can't use it all right now, but I know I can use it all. How long have I been on here? 1:49. Okay. I will go back and clip this section for myself. Thank you all so much for the great help. See, this is why this is fun. This is right in. We throw ideas at each other. That's great. Okay. Both. Yes. An ambush and a mutiny. That will totally fuck his life. And he's drunk. Because he's being an asshole. I love it. Okay. Okay, now how to start. Start with the drinking. You're right. That's how to start. Start with the drinking. Thank you, Author Goddess. That's great. And that's the sprint, gang. Those are all great ideas. Don't forget to put in your word counts, guys. Then mutiny, then ambush, says Author Goddess, nods, like, yeah, mutiny, then ambush, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Claire's like, an ambush while they're weakened and desperate from the mutiny, right? And then Claire says, oh, so he gets imprisoned during the mutiny but escapes during the ambush. That way to approach it. I was actually thinking about it the other way around. He sees the disabled elven ship. He has to go for it because he's trying to pretend he's an orc, right? They go for the ship. Then it turns out to be an ambush, and then there's a fucking mutiny while they're fighting off the ambush. But I like that too, actually. That might be a good way to go. Save Yathar's ass at the last minute. Could be good. Alright, Shadow turned in 220 words for the Warren. Good job. Excellent. We have 425 words for the seat of the Badgers from Walking Dead Lover. Excellent. Good work, everybody. I don't think I better count that sprint, actually. I spent the time yapping and kind of brainstorming, but mostly listening to other people brainstorm for me, so I don't think it's fair if I count it, even for time. Alright, 26 words for the Warren from Masades. Hey! It's excellent. I know Masades has been kind of, but you did something. You got it broken. That's good. Right? And 48 words for the seat from Daz. Excellent. You guys are kicking some butt. Okay, Sunny. Alright, and Sunny walks in and she's like, and does 682 words for the fish. Damn it. I thought we were doing well. I'm impressed, Sunny. That's amazing. Now that Sunny's on the board, we should be concerned. I believe Sunny was like one of the first to finish in November. So that's awesome. I'm being called by a gray thing. Yes, I have 2 gray things, and they're pests. Good work, guys. Daz says, I was having fun brainstorming with chat. Thank you, guys, for some great ideas. Like, that's excellent. I gotta write down the time of the video that we were there, because otherwise I'll forget, and I cannot forget, because those are good ideas. So, scrap. Okay, there we go. It was 1:49. Okay. I'll go back after and clip it. I found a rabbit hole. Uh-oh. See, we're laying ambush traps for, what was the rabbit hole there, Siobhan? No, just because I call it a rabbit hole doesn't mean I know anything about it. Carry on. Doggy bio break. Awesome. Family tree. Rabbit hole. For your personal family. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Well, now you're not sleeping, are you? So you should, like, get in your car and come up here and get, like, the herbal medicine stuff I'm going to give you. That's what you should do. Yeah, that's right. I'm perfectly innocent, Masades. Masades says, ha, I don't know anything about rabbit holes, eh, Sable? Yeah, no. I'm sweet and innocent. See the halo around my ears here? Yeah. Yeah, valerian. I've got a mixture of sleep herbs in a tincture, and its active ingredient is valerian root. It's got some other stuff, hops, stuff like that. I find that when I'm having trouble staying asleep, right, it helps me to stay asleep longer. So, yeah, my sibling swears by St. John's wort. And that is the get back to work growl. So I'm going to do that because I like the idea, and this is where this will be good. So. Good when anxiety is keeping you awake, apparently. Yeah, I find it. That's what I keep it for. Ah. I have an orc word for fuck. That's what he should say. I think I like the word for shit better. There we go. I mean, that just sounds like a swear word. Fej. Don't you agree? I think it sounds like a swear word. Yep, that's right, actually writing. Sorry. Showcases potentially again on Sunday, depending on how my word count is doing. They're optional this month. Hello, Esong. Good to see you. How are you? Doing alright. Today's been a bit of a wash. Sorry to hear that. Glad to be able to sit back and relax and spend time with all of you. Well, I'm glad you're here too. Yeah. That's a bit dramatic and unnecessary. Dramatic is good if you want him to get hurt. Not yet. Not yet. This is symbolism. Obviously, the symbolism being he's coming of age. So. I might leave the pieces there, though, so he can step on one. Yeah. Yeah, that's right too. I knew you were one of the leaders there. Sunny says, to state about my nano win, I won November 21st and got a total of 77,268 words by the end, which is awesome. I'm pretty sure you were on like the first or second page of the leaderboard of the winner's circle. Yeah. Yeah, first page. Been there, Sunny. Sunny says I would be further along this round, but I spent like 3 days sick to my stomach, so I had light word counts. That happened to me in November. I'm hoping to get like 3 chapters minimum done today, so around 4K. Good luck. And Tal is swimming for the fishes with 406 words for Mollusca. Good job. Clearly you would be kicking everybody's ass if you didn't have a newborn. was about to feed the newborn, says Claire, but he has apparently fallen asleep. Figures. Claire says, I'm actually getting really angry at myself. I have everything I need, bar one, to get writing, but I feel selectively paralyzed and I want to open the necessary applications and write. Yeah, been there. Maybe you need to take a break, hon. Supper almost done. Country fried steak with brownies for dessert is what Daz is eating. I'm coming over. So, like, dish up another seat. Go on. Okay. The operative point being she's putting away the writing stuff for today. Good work today, Daz. You've done a great job. House Millie's thanks you. Yeah, see you in a few, Daz, says Siobhan. And not my turn to cook. Exactly. It's always better when somebody else makes the food for you, isn't it? Okay, guys, I'm going to put up a poll here, because I don't know which way I want to go. Okay, so I'm starting a poll here. Let me know. Mutiny then ambush, or ambush then mutiny? And that's the sprint. I'm always a fan of mutiny and then ambush so people can feel the consequences of the mutiny. Yeah, but you weren't here for this idea, actually, let me tell you. Right? This was great that people came up with. Basically, Yathar is pretending to be an orc, but he's actually an elf, and he's among these guys who are pirates. They see an elven ship that appears to be in distress. He's got to attack them because he's the captain and his people expect it, right? So the question is, but he's been an asshole, right? So the question is, do the crew mutiny and then Navy ship attacks them and Yathar is rescued by the attack, or do they see the ship, start attacking it, right? And then mutiny, except it turns out to be an ambush. I don't know. I can see trouble either way. Well, that's legit there, Claire. To clarify, I don't mean anger in a negative sense. This kind of self-anger has saved my life in the past. It's a sort of emotion that tells me I have no more excuses and gives me the strength for change. That's good. Shadow says, 382 words for the Warren. Excellent. Southpaw says, I feel that mutiny then ambush is more logical because that forces them to do some teamwork again in order to survive the Navy. First scenario is what I had in mind. Okay. Okay, fair enough. I mean, it could go either way. This is what I'm asking, right? So, and I don't really know which. I mean, like, I can see equal amounts of trouble both ways. Both would be equally fun to write. All right, 573 words for the seat from Walking Dead Lover. Oh my god. 60 votes from 20 viewers. Sus. People are spending channel points on it, obviously. And that is fair enough. Looks like it's about to close here. Thank you for anyone who did vote, by the way. I'm quite happy to do it either way, and I appreciate your help. Let's see my results here. Mutiny, then ambush. At a rate of 41 to 29. Okay. The crowd has spoken. It shall be done. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate it. But if they mutiny instead of attacking the bait ship, they won't spring the Elf Navy trap. Well, the thing is, they could mutiny, and they put Yathar in the hold, in the brig, or whatever, right? And then they take the bait to go for this Navy trap, which would be fun, because Yathar could have said, it's a trap, but he's not going to fucking tell them that, because, you know, die, right? And then it turns out to be an ambush, so... Daz is totally a maniac, that's why she's fun. Yes. Mutiny, then ambush, so that's what we're doing. Daz, you're a maniac, says Claire. I agree, I love it. Walking Dead Lover says, yeah, I mean, some of us have over 10k, and looks at her points. Okay, I have over 55k. I have 130k in Coffee Stream, and the only reason why I don't have 150k is because I star-bombed everybody recently. Yeah, Claire says, she says, directly quoting me without attribution. It's a map, says Siobhan. 110k for Esong, which is hilarious. Esong obviously comes here and lurks a lot. I do that with Coffee Stream too. Oh, there's the growl. Back to work. We're probably going to have one more sprint after this before the end of the stream. We end at 5 p.m. Pacific, which is brain 1 a.m. GMT. Siobhan says she has 237.2k. Yeah, because she's always here. Because she's my friend and she loves me. Time for more coffee. Yeah, I usually don't look often. I'm just thrifty with my points. I'm trying to save them up for good rerolls. Legit. I thought I shut down Discord. No wonder I'm having trouble. Yeah, I know you totally disappeared from the world there, Sunny. I was wondering what had happened. She says, I lurk a lot, but for a while there I wasn't doing anything on Twitch, so I'm only around 10.7k. Yeah. Hi, Aaron, with the coughing, yeah. Okay, good night, Daz. Probably see you tomorrow on Ask an Old GM, or maybe tonight on Chiroptera Types by Night. Oh, well, that'll keep you busy. Sunny says that a new boyfriend tossed in with the girl in the last 2 months or so. Excellent. Or is that excellent? Let's do it again. Heartbeat throbbed in his ears and set off a shooting pain with every beat. Too fast. But it was always too fast. Space. Wrong thing. Alright, see you later, Bob. Emily's going to bed soon, too. 421 words for the Warren. Thank you very much, Emily. Excellent work. Yeah, we're only going to be here for another half an hour, but yeah, I know it's late for you, so if I don't see you again before, good night, and thank you for joining us, and good work. Congratulations on being on the leaderboard. Bop? Hi, Gabby. Flumps are good aligned aberrations, which is neat of D&D. Yeah. I think that's neat too, Gabby. Esong says, I took a month off and had the first game last night. Apparently my world building was also the best and worst thing about the event because it made everything move really slowly, but also made things clearer. I'm not quite sure how to take that feedback. I would take that feedback with your world building is excellent and you're straying a bit into world builder's disease, which is creating an issue with pacing. Which is my worst issue, by the way, pacing. I had to type something so bop. Trying to get my attention. How you doing, Gabby? Your phone just ran out of juice. Legit there, Claire. Are you trying to distract me so I can't work? I'm just teasing you, Gabby. Actually, I was asking Claire if she was trying to distract me. Because she's competing in the game of tomes. I'm not sure you are. So. She's... Okay, of course, wait a minute. She wouldn't be trying to distract me because she's a bunny, isn't she? Yes. Yes. I'm just teasing too. Yes, that's true. It is in Claire's best interest that I not be inhibited, so I have her most humble apologies. That's cool. I'm just teasing. Yes, Claire is a bunny, so it would not be in Claire's interest to tease me, or to distract me. I'm totally teasing. What I'm looking for is names of people. Memorable characters among the pirates, because he killed 2 of them already, and they were the most memorable ones. Yeah. Okay. And I'm just role-playing. Yeah, of course. I know that. It's cool. Okay, so that's about the ships. Old shaman. World spinner. Let's have an orc name. Hello, Danny. Okay, goodbye this time there, Bob, if you're actually leaving. Hanging out with me, it was fun. And that's the sprint. Okay. So, Esong says, my pacing always needs work, and it's very much a lot of NPC talking sessions. They stumbled into an alliance negotiation and were meeting with 4 different races that I tried to distinguish between, which can be confusing. Bob suggests dialing back a bit on the detail. Keep doing that until the feedback is we're confused and ratchet it back up a notch. Yeah. Esong says previous feedback was we don't have a clear vision at all for your city, so this time I tried to correct. Perhaps I overcorrected, but it's also a lot of NPC dialogue heavy conversation, which I struggled to fix even though I knew about it when crafting session notes. Good thing I knew this was a potential issue for this week, and next week it will be different. Honestly, in our campaign, we wouldn't worry about it, right? Some sessions are just like that. They're information-finding sessions. And then your characters should be treating things as like your players could be treating things as an opportunity to get to know the NPCs, who may be important later, right? Or solving a mystery, which is always helpful, right? So, you know, but it's important to remember the style of your players, too, right? Like, some players like that. I tend to thrive on that kind of thing unless I'm not involved, right? Because I'll ask all kinds of questions, learn personal things about the NPCs. I'll ask you questions about shit you didn't put in the description, right? And then I'll remember that character, except for their name. I'll remember who they are, but not their name. And I'll say, what was the name of that character we met in Waterdeep again, right? And then I'll make friends with that character, right? And then they can become important, and it's good, you know, long campaign material to use for my characters, right? But, you know, I mean, that depends on the style of players. Some style of players are more, you know, action-oriented, right? Masadi says, I think I'm about to give up. My brain just doesn't want to plot this story. In fact, my brain doesn't even want to remember how to plot. Well, what you should be doing is asking people for help. That's, you know, we can help you. Gabby says, I got some orange sherbet ice cream. Sounds delicious. Yeah, could be a good time for a break. Masadi's, it's also true. Esong says, I'm doing alright. Life is good. Got its ups and downs, but no complaints. Certainly could be a lot worse than it is right now. Though my cat's meowing like today might be her last day on Earth. Drama queen. I hope the creepy 42-year-old man asking to see your nude folder actually knows you in some way and has some reason to expect that. Otherwise, I don't care how old anybody is. If they ask me to see my nude folder, they can, you know, go sit on a tack. Alright, assuming I have one, right? Aaron puts in 54 words for the bats. Sunny drops in 733 words for the octopuses. And chapter is done. Good job. More than twice Claire's age. Danny says, having a good week. Released some pieces to my big project that I'm super proud of. But it was a buckled down frenzy of coding and debugging. Need to get back wording. Yes, we have missed you. I've been trying to catch your streams, and the couple of days when I've been up, when I could have caught it, it was not there. So, 531 words for the Badgers for Walking Dead Lover. Continuing to earn their place on the leaderboard. Oh shit. Growl, and we got one more sprint. We're going to quit right after this sprint, and we're going to raid I'm not sure who's up. I'm gonna have to look it up. It might be Eli. Okay, Eli says, I am back from a good long walk. Excellent. Can I write now? Well, I guess I'll find out. Let's find out. Yeah, one hopes. I am more or less resigned to the fact that I can't get the feel I wanted for the next chapter, but I haven't decided what I'm doing instead. You know what? Just write it. You can fix it later. I think you hit the nail on the head table. The same player told me it was very Critical Role-like, and there's a reason they don't watch Critical Role. Aha. Gotcha. Quite true, Danny. Says these songs, she's bringing lots of smiles and currently occupying all my left hand and arm for a cat bed. Kitties are good. Sonny's like, all the wig knows time! Going to for the words. Ah, that's because Danny's been pulling all-nighters for her reviews and for to-do list adventures. Well, yes, when you stream at 7 o'clock in the morning, if you've been up at stupid o'clock at night, it tends to make you too tired to do it. And Sunny has a fuzzy fluff butt as her writing partner. Eli will be going up in a few minutes. It was Eli. Okay, good. I did remember correctly. And Claire says, yeah, see, this happens more than people think, right? It's amusing how many super straight men requested access to my private folder upon me posting a thigh pic with me in a dress and my tackle obscured. Yeah. You know what? It's perfectly straight to be interested in trans or gender fluid people. Like, of course you are. Idiots. Anyway. Super straight. What a fucking stupid idea that is. No such thing. Don't believe it exists. Okay. I don't. Okay. I mean, people can be straight, but there's no such thing as super straight. Super straight is prejudiced, is what that is. Some of them even messaged me first, yep. Oh, stupid auto mod got you again. Alright, that's the sprint. I'll be adding up at this point myself. Didn't get a lot of words done, but I feel like I've got a lot of the thought done. 682 words for Mollusca from the Lady Writes. Good job. You have supported the school. Yep. Madame Claire says, being a woman who started life identifying as a man is an eye-opening experience, and Siobhan agrees. We girls find that out, like those of us who are cisgender, or like, at least, you know, not transgender, right, because I sort of demigender, but we find that out about the age of 11 or 12. Because before that, everybody actually thought of us as humans with a brain and, you know, a personality. And then all of a sudden we get boobs and everybody loses their fucking mind. Yeah, I kind of wish TERFs would shut up too. That sounds terrible. Sunny says, don't snort cashew pieces, people. They hurt. Dang nut got inhaled when my gray beast surprised me. She came out of the closet and brushed against my legs. I'm chewing a cashew as my treat for a chapter done. Instant inhale. Was not expecting soft fur. Yeah, I can see how that would be disturbing. Someone said, or Siobhan said, would you have preferred a cold, clammy hand? Sunny says, considering I've been told I stomped like a horse kicks, the hand would have been broken. Luckily, I've had enough time with the kitties to not kick at the touch of fur. Still, cashew up nose. Salted cashew up nose. That sounds terrible. Awful. That sucks. That's just there, Claire. I don't know what came over me to offer a friend the opportunity to contact her deceased sister around the anniversary of her death. Danny, the queen bee, turns in 219 words for the colony. Good job. Walking Dead Lover turns in another 589 words for the seat of the Badgers. Excellent work. This is why Walking Dead Lover is on the leaderboard. Claire says, explaining channeling to a non-witch but open-minded friend grieving for her sister isn't easy. Yeah. I actually had a metaphysical store for like 7 years. And before that, I was doing professional readings, and I did all the services, right? I had a team that I got together with. We called ourselves the medium, the witch, and the shaman, right? And this is all the different approaches we had. 3 women, right? And we did, you know, we did that. Contacted the dead for people. Cleared houses of negative energies, did psychic readings, Reiki, other healing methods, soul retrieval, you know. Yeah, I enjoyed it, and I found that people were very demanding, so it wore me out after a while. Aaron, you're a prat. Aaron is a prat. Oh! Showcase or critique. Okay, well, he wants to show off. We'll look at it. Sunny offers Madame a hot drink of choice and soothing scented candle. We're not actually going to, like, critique it, though, or showcase, because we're just going to look at it. And I have to add up my words. 477 divided by 2, because that was definitely heavy edits, because it's rewriting. 238, and round down. And that's the girl to go back to work, but ignore it because we're not. We're going to be ending the stream here right quick, creating Eli. Last call for everybody's word counts. I'm putting in my own. I've done my quota for the day. Claire says, I've done my share of soul retrieval. I like to rescue souls that get lost, but have been known to wake up with scratches. Strangely colored scratches. You did not, Claire. It's cool that you're proficient at astral combat. That's good. Alright. So this is the kind of pre-gen we're doing. We haven't done the character images yet. Minji Shadow Star. Notice the stuff here. Alignment. Player's choice. Usually lawful. Species. Goblin. Ethnicity. Epiridaire. Age 20. Birthplace. Tarth. Biological sex. Player's choice. Sexuality. This is not predefined for this character. The specifics, if they become relevant, are up to the player. Gender identity. This is not predefined for this character. The specifics are up to the player. Yeah, we are designing. That's excellent for the height and weight too, I noticed there. Yeah, we're designing the characters so that you can play whatever gender or sexual identity or gender identity you want, right? For the characters. They're all designed that way. So that's, I think this is a good job. I like this here, height and weight, right? We have assigned male at birth, assigned female at birth. Right, because that biological trait does make for a slight difference in height or weight for goblins in our world. So that's a thing. And this is a pilot character. They are intended, like, you know, to do that role if you choose to play this one as a pre-gen. Now, obviously, he hasn't done the stats, and I have not done the character image, but we can do that. That will happen. This is good work, honey. I approve. I can like my honey's articles. I'm liking it. Oh, you did do the stats. I'm an idiot. I see it right down there. Duh. I'm a moron. Alright. Yep, tough as shit. Why? Because lifer. Wisdom 8, though. A little impulsive, are we? This could be a fun character. Minji is a goblin. This This looks very good. Excellent work. This is a character for a one-shot, so there you go. I'll do up an image for later. Alright, thanks everyone for joining me today. We are going to raid Eli Quake, who is next on the list for our streaming schedule. Yep, and then don't forget that Pride Ascending will probably be covering these 2 hours between Eli and Coffee, and then Coffee will be on. Also, if you get the chance... No, I'm not denying that you fought your dog. It's bizarre. It's very disturbing. Alright, so if you recommend you go check out the Carolverse. Alright. Thank you very much for the follow. There's girl's site if you want. Too quick. I apparently have no music for some reason, but that's okay. All right. Thank you very much for joining me today. I have really enjoyed writing with you, and I've enjoyed the results. And we're going to go visit Eli. So have a good afternoon, morning, or evening, everyone. Aaron will be on tonight. House Chiroptera Types by Night. That starts at 11 p.m. Pacific, which is 7 a.m. GMT, and 2 a.m. Eastern, right? So that is when we will next be on. Otherwise, Aaron will be back tomorrow for Ask an Old GM. It's Friday, so 1 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. GMT, and 1 plus brain. Yeah, 4 p.m. Pacific, or 4 p.m. Eastern, rather. Have a good afternoon, everyone. Keep writing. I'll see you tonight, and if not, I'll see you on Saturday. Bye!